y'all. We're going to go ahead and get into your message. Thank you so much for your love, support, and for stopping by. Now, the vibrations that I am picking up on by the song, somebody's in love. Every time I think about her, by Jaheim, someone is in love. Okay, this situation is a blessing in disguise. Some of you guys could have released an individual. I do feel as if releasing a lot of things. This could even be releasing emotions. Okay, letting go of things that you no longer need. Some of you guys may be cleaning out. This could be like your closet, getting rid of, again, items that you no longer need. Okay. So every time somebody think about you, she doing strange things. You're not with the games either. Okay, so some spiritual obstacles may be headed your way. Some of you guys may be taking a vacation. Now, if you were trying to go on vacation, like putting some time in at your job, you may have a hard time of getting that specific date off. Now, I do feel as if in the past, some of you guys were dealing with some spiritual obstacles. But I do see you overcoming those obstacles. Some of you guys, you may be taking some time for yourself. Okay, taking care of your own personal needs. That could be the focus right now. Now, there were some spiritual forces that were blocking progression, your ability to proceed forward. Okay. And I also feel as if somebody has a hard time of getting in contact with you. It's like they're experiencing obstacles. Your phone number could have changed. You could have moved. This could also be a situation where an individual is going on vacation and somebody is trying to get a hold of them and they can't. Now, I do feel as if in certain connections where individual may have had a hard time of detaching from a specific person, you feel this wedge that is growing in between the relationship, but that wedge is due to spirit. Those obstacles, they're calling someone to change. And it's also leading to this new level of spiritual maturity that is needing to be obtained by you or this other individual. Bottom of the deck, baby, you setting trends left and right. Okay. It is because of you that some changes are taking place. This could be changes within your community. I feel like this is something that is bigger than just an individual having a catchy phrase. It's like a movement. We're a force when we're together. You and spirit connected, you and spirit being together, you are a force to be reckoned with. Now, I do feel as if the further a lot of you get along this spiritual journey, you may find yourself dealing with obstacles and you're not sure how to maneuver around these obstacles because this is something that is new you're experiencing. But I do feel as if spirit is preparing you before these obstacles even come your way. Now, I do feel as if spirit may be warning someone, put in that vacation time before these spiritual obstacles end up heading someone's way. Example, let's say that when it comes to work, spirit is wanting you to use that time that you have available at work for vacation. And then when you come back from vacation, you end up finding out that like the big bosses ended up coming in. There were changes. They were watching specific individuals. It's like that vacation you end up taking is a blessing in disguise for you. I do feel as if some of you guys may be taking this vacation and utilizing it in ways to get things done. Okay, things that you weren't able to get done over the past couple of months. Some of you guys may also end up hearing from some childhood friends. Okay. Let's find out from your spiritual team, boo. What is the vibe? Childhood friends. They want to work things out. Okay, there's an undeniable bond between you and another individual. You've known them for a long time. I do feel like that person could be trying to reach out to you to mend a relationship. What is the message for the viewer? That's a whole lot. Death by lifestyle factors. Okay. That's a lot, boo. We just want one. Can we get one or two? Okay. Death by violence. Okay. This could also be motor vehicle accidents. Be careful of those. Somebody could also experience like a robbery while they're on vacation. I feel as if somebody goes on vacation and they may end up getting hit by a vehicle. I feel as if like the woman, she's crossing the street. But I feel like the person who would be behind the steering wheel, they have been dealing with challenges in their life. So this could be something that's intentional. But to be honest, I don't even feel as if the driver has a connection to this individual who's on vacation. Okay, that's just a side note. Okay. Just a little side note, honey. But death by violence. Okay. Now, some of you guys could have recently dealt with a death. We do send our love, support, and condolences to you. For some of you guys, your family has experienced a death by violence. Okay. I see an individual. If you have a family member who may have lost like someone extremely close to them, it could be like a child or a sibling or a parent to a violent crime. I feel like that family member may be coming your way. Like they're dealing with a lot of hardships and they need some place to lay their head. An emotional roller coaster. Okay. I do feel like those of you who have experienced a relative who has passed over, I do feel like this person may be trying to communicate with you, especially if they died by way of some type of violent act. They're trying to help you when it comes to these spiritual obstacles you have been dealing with. I even feel as if this family member may ride along with you in a vehicle, especially if you were driving. That's going to be a confirmation. I also feel as if someone could literally be driving down a road. It could seem like a country type road, but it's definitely a highway. I do feel a sense of a lot of greenery, someone taking things in, taking in the scenery. This could even be like seeing a lot of dirt. You're taking in that scenery. You're freeing your mind. You may also find yourself going through an emotional roller coaster. Somebody is while they're driving. Spiritual obstacles. Resilient. You still pressing through though. And I do feel as if those spiritual obstacles, that is what built your resilience. Okay. Someone could also be bombing their home. I hear raid. So I don't know if this is like a cannon raid or someone's home is being raided and then they throw some type of like tear gas in there. I do feel as if someone could also be in construction. I'm picking up on demolition. Okay. Someone could literally be blowing through a wall also. So utilizing some type of bomb. Scammer. Child, a scammer is headed your damn way. Honey, and they gonna keep pressing you too. This will be an individual who will keep asking you to buy shit when you already told them, no, you good, you'll pass. So somebody who will keep asking you, can you donate when you say, no, you good, you pass. You know, this could be one of those situations where some of y'all, you driving and you may come to a stoplight and you end up seeing somebody on the corner talking about oh, can you help the kids football team out? They may have a couple kids out there with some jerseys on, but this person is a scammer. They may not be giving that money to that football organization, or they may not even play fucking football. Mm-hmm. Now, I do see you fighting for what you believe in. I see you standing your ground, especially when it comes to those spiritual obstacles you have been dealing with. Now, the ancestor that has passed away by way of a death by violence, I do feel as if this is someone who is a fighter. Surprising the adversary. They're going to surprise your adversary. Somebody who could have like gotten over on you, took advantage of you, took your money in some type of way. Someone took an individual's money and then went on a vacation. Spiritual war. Okay. So some of you guys may be going through a spiritual war. Some of you guys are also noticing that there is a lot of individuals. You may start to even see like a lot of social media reels pertaining to spiritual warfare. I do feel as if individuals may even look to some of you guys in leadership positions on how to deal with conflict. And what's on the bottom of this deck? Existence between life cycles. So there is an ancestor, someone who died by violence. They may be communicating with the individual. They're in between life cycles. They're letting you know that they are still present. The song that's playing is called One on One. Lola, Troy, Keith Sweat. Mm-hmm. So you got somebody that is a scammer that's headed your way. You know, this could be a situation where an individual tells you like, you know, I need help with my family or I need help with my kids. And they're lying about why they need help. The individual is trying to profit off of you at the end of the day. Okay. My dear, God is preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Spirit is like, look, don't stress, don't trip. I do feel as if someone is persistently trying to cause obstacles, challenges within your life. For some of you guys, you have been dealing with shit like back to back. Even if it's small shit, it's enough to irritate you. And for some of you guys, you're dealing with someone who isn't authentic and they are persistent when it comes to trying to get over on you. Your spiritual team, this is your guardian angel right here. Somebody's guardian angel was on vacation. Bottom of the deck, fake love. Individuals who didn't like you before, now they do. And you're about to see changes within these individuals' behavior because they see your leadership abilities. I do feel as if individuals who have been entertaining some gossip about you, you're about to notice a change in their behavior. It's kind of as if for some of you guys, these individuals are now wanting to mimic your behavior, not mirror, mimic the behavior. They may be acting high vibrational. Somebody's trying to do better. That's what Spirit said. They trying to do better. Let's get your tarot cards, Will. Now, the song that originally was playing, Every Time I Think About Her. So every time somebody thinks about a feminine energy, they experience some spiritual obstacles. However, they don't stop doing the bullshit that is leading to the challenges or obstacles in their life. Whoever the person is, they're headed your way. Could be looking for some type of sympathy. Individual is not going to be honest when they tell you what the problem is and what it is that they really need. I do feel as if Spirit is telling those of you who normally try to fix things, normally try to help other people out of tough situations. Spirit is saying, you on fucking vacation. Okay. Take some time for yourself. Someone doesn't have good intentions with the plans that they are setting. Not only that, on another level, there is a nation who is on a mission, and they definitely got some plans. That's what Spirit just said. It's about the timing. Especially when it comes to dealing with warfare on a global level. And I also feel as if a president may end up being on vacation or going on vacation around that time, right? Clarify resilience, spiritual obstacles. So the struggle is what made you. Okay. Some of y'all are able to tell other people how to get through shit because you done been through it. You know what the struggle is like. You know what dealing with certain challenges are like. And I feel like you could be having those conversations with people on a day-to-day basis, people that you work with, people that you meet. Individuals end up telling you their life story. And even as you are dealing with challenges in your own personal life, you're taking time to speak life into someone else. I do feel as if it is going to give you motivation to keep fighting, to keep moving forward. Look at this, 6 of Swords. Moving to calmer waters, calmer situations. And for some of you guys, you are dealing with challenges and obstacles in a very calm manner. I feel like this is a new side of you that some individuals may not be used to seeing. You're moving to a place, a mental space of peace. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. Even if you are dealing with stressors, unseen by others, that's coming to an end. Okay, you've been carrying a lot on your own at that. I heard walk a mile in your shoes. A lot of people can't. It's crazy how people tend to comment on your life, though. I do feel as if someone is tired of a Scorpio dropping off their fucking problems to them. And if you are a Scorpio woman, you may have experienced a lot of death by violence within your family dynamic. Somebody's dealing with generational curses. And I do feel as if someone has been trying to break the cycle, but unfortunately, they may not be able to break that cycle because it is something that happens frequently within the individual's family dynamic. Like I feel like somebody moved far away to get away from, the hardships, the struggle, the crime, the violence. And I do feel as if an individual, yes, they have seen progress. This could even be like within their child. They've seen change within that person once they moved. And this death by violence may even be a situation where somebody got scammed out of like some money. This could be a situation where like somebody tries to go and meet up with the individual to purchase something. And the other person could be selling an item. Surveillance cameras are also going to catch a crime. Like somebody could have set a building on fire, or somebody is fleeing the scene of a crime. I feel like surveillance cameras are going to catch that person. Temperance. I do feel as if an individual is also trying to be patient and watch an individual's every fucking move. See, baby, scammers got time. Okay? Know that. They got time. While everybody else is being productive, an individual who is looking for a come up, who ain't got shit going on in their life, who don't want to work hard for shit, they got time. And that person is being patient. Now, some of y'all could be dealing with a Sagittarius, could even be finding out that a Sagittarius is a fucking scammer. And for others, as far as the scamming goes, it's like you find out that someone is just not who they say they are. I do feel as if one of y'all may need to check your blood pressure. And if you recently checked your blood pressure on the right arm, that is a confirmation to this message. Okay. You got a scammer that's headed your way. This could even be in Sagittarius season. And one of y'all trying to figure out why the fuck is this Sagittarius always lying about shit. It'll be little stupid shit like you like, who brought you to the house? Who car you just get out of? I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean? Look, motherfucker, you just got out the car. It's one of those situations that'll irritate you. You just got your ass out the car. Quit playing stupid. And who is that in the car? A setup. That's what Spirit said. Mm-hmm. One of y'all Pisces are dealing with the Pisces. Okay. Maybe you're carrying too much baggage. Don't let them bags get in your way. Okay. I do feel as if someone calls themselves just living a little, but them living a little is causing a lot of chaos. Now, some of you guys, there could be an anniversary of the passing of a loved one who could have died by violence. Okay. Mm-hmm. But just going back to the scammer that's being patient. Yeah. They watching. They trying to figure out when's the right time to come your way. This is also a situation where as soon as one of y'all get home, you hear a knock on the door and it's somebody trying to fucking sell something. Just say, if you don't get your ass out of here. The hell? Heating and cooling. Say, bitch, it is fall season. You good? Leave you alone. Mazir. King of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini man. Mm-hmm. A whole lot of fake love too, especially when it comes to your work sector. And you're going to notice trends in individuals' behavior. It's like you start to notice, okay, one coworker is acting funny. And now this coworker is acting funny. Mm-hmm. But I do see you working, you're focused. Some of y'all are saving for a rainy day. Okay. You do got a tower that's coming out. Tower moment. All right, but let's take a look at this King of Swords. This is a air sign man. Some of y'all could be taking a break from a relationship with this person. I do feel as if this individual may also be a guardian angel for some of you guys. But this is also someone who's trying to be logical about the situation. Fake love. 8 of Pentacles. The trendsetter. And looking at this King of Swords, this man is trying to read one of y'all. They're trying to figure you out. They're analyzing the situation. Now, I do feel as if like somebody's lawyer could be on vacation. There could be a judge also that may be on vacation. This could even be like a police chief. Mm-hmm. Spirit is wanting you to analyze the situation. Going back to, just a little side note though, going back to this death by violence, I do see like a police officer going to go and talk to someone's, this is an older woman, looks like a grandmother. Mm-hmm. Okay. I do see someone tipping off an individual, stolen identity. Someone's name could also be Lynn. Okay, I just heard somebody's baby mama got the car. If this baby mama is a Sagittarius, this person could like to wear Jordans. It's another confirmation. That individual is going to end up needing a lawyer. Hmm. Okay, so somebody is being persistent with these spiritual obstacles. You done moved forward. Spirit is wanting you to be patient. You got the scammer to keep trying to get over on you. But I do feel as if your guardian angel is going to get justice. Now, somebody could even think your guardian angel is on vacation. If you have been experiencing challenges left and right, shit, you may be wondering where the hell your guardian angel is. You may be asking spirit, like, what the hell is going on? How can we change the dynamic of the situation? Mm-hmm. Fake love from a water sign. This person is about to experience a tower moment in their life, though, and they could be the ones going through an emotional storm. Now, I do feel like those of you who you have not experienced death by violence within your family, or like your intuition isn't telling you, it's not confirming to you that you will be dealing with that situation in the near future. Okay. Somebody who has a family history of death by violence, someone who may have been causing obstacles for another person. It's like the death angel is headed their way. Especially if somebody kept saying that someone who is authentically who they say they are isn't an authentic person. Like if you guys have been saying, like, you're chosen, you've been telling people, like, I'm chosen, be careful how you treat me, not boasting or bragging, you're being, showing humility with it. And an individual, they just really kept trying to cause challenges for you because they know that you have been called. They've been saying, oh, you a scammer. Oh, you ain't chosen. Why would God call you? Why would God choose you? You ain't who you say you are. That person is about to get an eye-opening experience, unfortunately. And I don't feel as if you are going to be available to that individual as a shoulder to cry on. It's like Spirit is telling you, again, take a vacation. I'm preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. By the end of all of it, an individual will know that you are who you say you are because of how your guardian angel is showing up for you, bringing justice. Mm-hmm. Somebody could also end up going to jail for stealing or for robbery. That's also a confirmation to this message. And if this is like a parent who you've been dealing with some challenges with your child, it's like you feel bamboozled. You don't know who this child is. This is a different side of your child that you are seeing. And I do feel like you've tried to be patient with this situation. It could be a Sagittarius child. If not a Sagittarius child, you've just tried to be patient. You've tried not to really press the issue or press them. about their whereabouts, their friends. But I do feel as if that child may be struggling with their identity. This child may want to fit in. And another confirmation, if your child has, I would consider it to be a skull cat. But younger generations may call it something different. But if they got something that covers their face like this, but I feel as if the eye area would be open, that is a confirmation to this message pertaining to your child. Your child is in some chaos, baby. They are. One of y'all could have even utilized Rosemary. Somebody's name could be Rosemary. Somebody's child is in some chaos when it comes to cars. You may also even start to notice like cars are driving by your home. There is a Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini man who's sitting at a table right now, listening to this message. Confirmation. This message is for you. God is giving you grace. Someone's name is Ian. Ian is an angel. He said he's on his path. Okay. He's on a mission. One of y'all been having some issues with your own star in the car. That's an ancestor, baby. Now, you're about to start to notice some trends when it comes to individuals talking about life existence in between cycles. Somebody is trying to steal an individual's work. The motherfucker's gonna be shot. You've been dealing with fake love, water sign. Close roads. Water sign could have tried to close an individual's road. A water sign is going to need a fucking exorcism at the house. Look at them. They at the house fucking crying, screaming, hollering. It's like they cannot be consoled. But yeah. There's no healing your relationship with a water sign. And if you are a water sign, you're starting to notice how fake individuals are, how individuals who entertain gossip about you are situational supporters. People who didn't like you before, now they do. And you may also even find out that some individuals have been gossiping about you. But I do feel as if that is what's going to help you to disconnect from that fake love. Because some of y'all bend over backwards for individuals who are not genuinely there for you. Okay. Now, if you have been talking shit about somebody being a scammer and not being authentic, and you have no proof, child, be careful. Somebody ancestor about to tear some shit up. Let's just find out. Let's go a little bit more into this death by violence, honey. Just a little more. All right, clarify. Okay. Cutoff game. Sudden changes. Emotionless. Somebody can end up getting stabbed. Look, and they come back out spiritual obstacles. All right. Spirit said it's done. There's boundaries. But somebody is about to experience a new chapter in their life. Someone could also be an Aries. Okay. Again, we send our love, support, and condolences to those who have lost loved ones. Look, an undeniable bond. Now, if this is a loved one who has passed over, you may feel cut off from this person, but you have an undeniable bond. Female, existence between life cycles. Okay. All right, boo. Have a wonderful night. Bye.